I'm gonna tell you how to play against Faeries, and we are starting right now. What's going on? My name is David. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to play Pauper or improve your game, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. On this day, I will share you my gameplays against Blue-Red Fairies, and we are going to start right now. Let's keep it. This hand is very good because we can actually ship back anything we don't need, um, like like that, like Muldrifter, and we can cycle it with Ash Barrens in order to get more lands next turn. So that's what we are going to do. Also, we are going to fix our mana with red to potentially kill any creatures that we see, and that's one of the ones that I would rather kill it. And we are going to play Coding Oracle, and it's not that bad that we have hit the Ash Barrens because we can later bounce it with one of the bounce lands. Right now we are going to play Sarrow's Packmate, and this is huge in here because I saw he had like blue and red. If he had like double blue, instead I would have went with Wood Elves, but since he had like blue and red like that, he wouldn't have been able to counter this unless he runs Essence Scatter, but that's not a Pauper staple. So I decided to get Sarrow's Packmate because he has to kill it in order to get past through it. And no, he didn't. He played another Frantic, and I hit for one. Right now he's going to Ninja, and also him tapping like this means that he doesn't have the burn spell in order to actually kill the Sarrow's at least this turn, and he's digging for something. And now he plays land and pass the turn. Right now I will develop my board like this, and by bouncing the Ash Barrens as I told previously, and I'm going to play the Wood Elves first and then Brainstorm because I want to set up a very nice cascade with board and party in play. So I'm playing Wood Elves and now Brainstorm. Yep, and pretty much putting the land on top so I can play an Altisor into a board and party. Right now I double block and trade with the ninja, which is fine for me. And I don't care if he had like the removal because those creatures have already done its job. Yep, and now he's counterspell the Altisor, but he has to also deal with the boarding party. I'm attacking for 6 this turn and for telling the self Packmate, which is pretty good. Yep, and now he plays another ninja, draws another card, and he has to leave counter mana up. And now I play Pulse of Murasa, and here is key because he knows I already have another Altisor into my hand, so I will try to develop my board and force him to save at least. If he doesn't have right now the counter spell, force him to save it for the Altisor because I'm pretty much sure that he doesn't want it to be resolved. So I will develop my board in another way. I will attack first to see what I can draw. I draw Lightning Bolt, that's a bait. Now I'm playing Packmate, and I draw another Visionaries, which I will play, and I will pass the turn. And now if he wants to pass, he will have to kill both of those creatures. And he already spending 2 of the removal. I don't think he has both. And he's offering the train, which I'm pretty happy to do. Now I'm playing the Calling Oracle, and I will play also the Wood Elves, and also I will play right now like the bottom party in order to put the pedal to the metal. And I drew a sort of Packmate, and he kills the bottom party, but I'm able to hit at least for one. He's hitting again, and he plays the third ninja, which is not that big of a deal because I already have a lot of board presence. Now I will set up a very nice cascade, and will cascade into Annoyed Altisor, into Boarding Party, into Muldrifter, which is kind of the perfect scenario, and opponent conceded. So that's pretty much game 1. We are going to go to game number 2. Alright, game number 2, let's look at our cyber really quick. I sided out all of the Screds and sided in all of the Pyroblasts, and that's probably pretty much it. I should have cybered at least 2 Pyroblasts, but I really didn't thought that at this game, so we are going to run it like this. And this is a bad hand, so I'm gonna actually mulligan, but I actually ended up with the same hand with two less cards, so that was bad, but yeah, at least this is so. We can afford another mulligan, so yeah. I'm played the land and pass. Next turn I will foretell the Saddle's Packmate, which probably will get countered, but at least it will draw a counter spell from him. He's not playing a ninja, which is good. Yep. And now, yeah, that got countered. Now I'm trying to evoke a Mole Drifter, which got Red Elemental blasted. I'm passing the turn. He hasn't drawn a ninja yet, so it's pretty good. I'm trying to resolve another Mole Drifter, and this also get countered, which is fine, I guess, for me in the long run, because at the end he hasn't drawn anything, and he has to actually do something about it. I kind of wanted to ramp in here, and I think at this point he drew the ninja, so he's going to draw a card and replay the Faeries here, which he will do, putting one on top, one on the bottom. And now I'm going straight ahead with the boarding party to see what I get. A Saddle of Packmate is very good, because it means that he has to have the removal. I drew a Calling Oracle, which is cute, and he plays the Hour of Balance, and revealing an inventory, which he will cast to actually draw two cards, and I think he drew the removal. And in this spot, I would rather chump block instead of just letting him draw a card. And I play Pulse of Murasa, bringing back the wolf, so it has something to go and block the ninja. He's just now attacking with the fairy, which is fine. And now I'm playing the Oracle and potentially bringing back the boarding party. Yep, I got the Pyroblast, which is very good against Counter Mike. And then at the upkeep, I'm decided to bring this back, so it was very good. Now I will try and set up a Cascade, and he plays Spellstutter, which I will try and Pyroblast. And then I think it was very bad for him countering that, but I guess he didn't want me to set up a very good Cascade, so I will Cascade in the blind, which is not terrible by any means, and I hit a Wood Elves, hitting for a land, and attacking with the boarding party and the Packmate, because I want to start dealing some damage. And right now he has to get rid of both creatures in order to do a profitable attack, and he can't, so he's just attacking with the Faeries. And now I drew another boarding party, and I will go ahead and play it. Play a Visionary, which will draw me a card, and I get an Altisor, and I will attack with my three creatures. I think he will kill one of them and take 9 damage, which is very good. And he drew a card and conceded. So that's pretty much the match number 1. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to share it with your friends, and if you are part of any community online like Facebook, Twitter or Discord, or whenever it happens to be, share this video. It will be very cute of you, and I will really appreciate it. Also, if you are not already subscribed, there will be a round circle over here. Make sure to click it on that, subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.